First question is the hardest one. Just say your name and spell it for us.
It's Wallace Maier, Wallace. Last name Maier, Maier.
And you said you're a fishing guide out here.
Yeah, I'm actually Captain Wally is what I go by out here. But I work for Show Me Catfishing Trophy Guide Service.
You were out on the river, this morning. Kind of take me through what you saw.
So today we've been up here by the dam fishing most of the morning, and we've seen the helicopter out here working on the power lines, just kind of flying back and forth. Well, then we went downriver and we're coming back up as the charter ended, and next thing you know, they're like, hey, there's that helicopter, and whether it was coming through I couldn't tell if it was flying this way or if it was actually sitting on the lines, but it was doing something with the balls up there, and then all of a sudden it touched the line, and in 2 seconds it wasn't a helicopter anymore. It was 1,000 pieces, and then it went. All you seen was a fiery ball, and it came across and landed on this Missouri side barge that was staged up here waiting to go through the lock. Well, at that time I dialed 911, told them there's a helicopter down out here, and of course they transfer me like 7 times, so they don't hear that every day. Well, I'm like, well, we're gonna go see if there's any survivors. Well, as I'm coming across, I noticed it looked like a fueling barge, and I said, no, we're not going over there because if it explodes. Well, we went back across to the Illinois side for safety and noticed that 2 of the power lines are actually laying in the water too. So at that point, I'm like, I'm gonna get you guys back to safety. We went under the lines, came around, floored it up here, got them off the boat, and then I hurried and got my boat out just in case there was electric current in the water. So, and then it was insane. Like, prayers to the pilot and whoever else was in that, because nobody wants to see that, but it was one of them. I'll never forget it.
When you say exploded?
I mean, when it hit, it was a split second. It didn't wrap up. It didn't do anything. As soon as it touched it, it was just explosion. It was just gone. And it was a white helicopter, and when it hit, there was no white helicopter anymore. It was just a fireball.
You ever seen anything like that, even in movies?
Movies, but it don't look like that in a movie. I mean, the movies, they're more dramatic. You can see the helicopter. This was instantaneously, and within 10 seconds, it was in the air, and it was landing on that barge. So.
You had a group with you?
Yes, I actually had 5 people with me, 3 kids and 2 adults.
How were the kids reacting to that?
They were kind of tired from being out all day. They were just laying around, and then one of them actually did see it. They go, "Oh, look at the helicopter," and then all of a sudden, "Oh my God, it hit the power lines," and that was pretty much it with them. But the parents, were of course more frantic about it than anything, because what do we do? What do we do? I was like, we're just going to call 911. That's all we can do. And then props to whoever that barge captain is out there, because they pulled off that barge and went over there and put that fire out within minutes. Like, it was before a fire department, because they can't get here that quick. And that could have been a way bigger disaster than what it already is.
So you're saying the barge pulled off?
Yeah, there was a barge up here. If you whenever you guys show that behind me, they're staged up there. Well, they're filling up, like that's where they offload stuff and stuff like that. Well, the one pulled off and went over there and sprayed it with a hose, like put it out, because it was a big ball of fire until they got to it.
Is it common to see helicopters down here?
Not here. Downtown, yes, the tour helicopter, but right here, that's the first time I've seen them out here. But you could tell it wasn't like a tourist helicopter, it was a working helicopter.
How do you process what you witnessed today?
I'm still in disbelief that it happened. I mean, I can't, like I said, it sucks that I don't know how many people were on it. I heard 2 confirmed, but that's very sad. I wish it was a different outcome and we could have did something, but there was just nothing we could do. Not with a cockpit, basically in a fireball. So.
Thank you very much.
How long have you traveled in this neck of the woods?
I've actually been up here about a lot of my life, but I've been guiding for about 4 years now. So like I said, I work for Show Me Catfishing Trophy Guide Service, and we're out here almost every day. I'm probably out here more than anybody between me and the owner of the company. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy taking people fishing. But it's definitely, you see stuff out here, but to see something like that, it's just crazy to me.
Had you caught anything?
Oh yeah, we caught 6 fish today, and I think the biggest was 26 pounds. And so yeah, we do pretty well out here. So there's a lot of good catfish out here. So.
Thank you, Wallace.
No problem. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.